Thank you. Tonight, a scathing editorial is dividing Colorado politicians.
In it, a former GOP leader calls Rocky Mountain gun owners Colorado's Taliban. That's a quote, accusing them of anonymous threats and smear campaigns.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez shows us who this group is and why some politicians are taking aim at their mission.
In the world of politics, there are the legislators you know and a whole lot of other people and groups behind the scenes that you don't. Rocky Mountain Gun Owners is one of them.
It has sort of taken over at least the right wing of Colorado politics.
It's the gun rights group that's behind a lawsuit now in the Colorado Supreme Court fighting the ban on high-capacity magazines, and
this does not preclude any other lawsuits we might file.
More recently, the lawsuit fighting against Colorado's red flag law. It's also funded several recall efforts, like Representative Tom Sullivan's, which failed. But over the weekend, a scathing editorial in the Denver Post took aim at RMGO and its leadership. The op-ed was written by Joshua Hostler, the former chairman of the El Paso County GOP. He called the group, quote, Colorado's Taliban, and said it uses, quote, Chicago-style tactics to punish Republicans who don't march in lockstep with their agenda.
I was certainly ostracized by the organization.
Former Republican Congressman Tom Tancredo has faced Rocky Mountain gun owners' backlash before for voting to close the gun show loophole.
Is there a problem with Rocky Mountain gun owners? Yeah, I think so.
But he thinks this editorial went too far.
Well, I certainly don't think it's the Taliban, I'll tell you that.
Republican Cole Wist has also spoken out against the group on Twitter.
Nobody who's in office is saying a bad word about them.
And why do you think that is?
They're scared. It's sort of like the NRA on a local level.
Meanwhile, Republican Minority Leader Patrick Neville, who's a big supporter of RMGO, said in a statement, quote, party infighting needs to stop. That statement went on to say, quote, unfortunately, we still have some in the GOP who would prefer to divide us.
The Republican Party is in trouble in Colorado.
As for the future,
this party is divided right now. Where its future lies is unknown.
And politics, after all, can be dirty.
The efforts to destroy people, not just stop them. I've never seen anything like it. It's horrible.
So we reached out to Rocky Mountain Gun Owners for its response to this editorial, but we have not yet heard back. While all of this is going on, there's also a recall petition against Governor Polis, but there appears to be some tension there between groups as well. One called the Official Recall Colorado Governor Issue Committee is accusing another group called Dismiss Polis of malicious intent in trying to hijack its name and its logo. So it seems, Shannon and Ann, as if this infighting isn't over yet.